Hello again, Joseph Carrabas here, reading from various works by various authors, all of which encouraged me to continue learning my craft, which impressed me beyond measure as excellent examples of story crafting, storytelling, writing, amazing stuff. I've previously shared Loren Eiseley's The Dance of the Frogs. Now I'm going to go with Loren Eiseley's The Fifth Planet. These are from the collection, his anthology, The Star Thrower. The Fifth Planet. It isn't there anymore, he said. He was the only man I ever knew who hunted for bones in the stars. And I remember we were standing out among his sheep in the clear starshine when he said it. It isn't there anymore, he repeated. And isn't innocently enough, I asked, what isn't? Not really thinking at all, but just making conversation and watching the silver light drifting over the gray backs of the sheep. The fifth planet, he answered. I thought a minute and counted in my head twice over to make sure. And then I said a little soothingly, as one talks to a confused child, but the fifth planet is Jupiter. There it is over there. All you have to do is swing the tripod around and you'll pick it up all right. Planets don't disappear that easy, thank God. The fifth one did all the same, he said. But he shifted the tripod and took a sight toward Jupiter, and the sheep went on munching. I decided I hadn't heard him correctly. After all, there is a good deal of wind in those high valleys, and even the frost made little pinging sounds cracking the stones. That's from the beginning of The Fifth Planet by Loren Eiseley. My God, can this guy write? We start out, it isn't there anymore. He's making a statement. And again, Loren Eiseley doesn't make stuff up. He writes from his own experience. This is something that actually happened. It isn't there anymore, he said. We don't know who's talking, but we do know that he said it. And whatever it is, it's not there. But the tone of that sentence is, it's supposed to be there. It's not there, but it's supposed to be there. So we have a mystery right there in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. We start out with a mystery. He was the only man I ever knew who hunted for bones in the stars. Hunted for bones in the stars. What an evocative line that is. Bones. We think digging in the earth for bones. We think looking in caskets. We think archaeology, some kind of anthropology, some kind of dig. He looks for them in the stars. Incredible juxtaposition again. Eiseley's a master of that. And I remember we were standing out among his sheep in the clear starshine when he said it. Okay, we have the place. We have the surrounding. We have the setting right there. It ain't there anymore, he repeated. This man is some kind of authority, at least to himself, and we should be paying attention. And innocently enough, I asked, what isn't? Not really thinking at all, but just making conversation and watching the silver light drifting over the gray backs of the sheep. More setting, more tone, more atmosphere, more mood. Through just a few lines and not much dialogue, we recognize that we are out somewhere at night, clear sky. We're looking for something that's not there. The fifth planet, he answered. I thought a minute and counted in my head twice over to make sure, and then I said a little soothingly, as one talks to a confused child. But the fifth planet is Jupiter. There it is over there. All you have to do is swing the tripod around and you'll pick it up all right. Planets don't disappear that easy, thank God. So the narrator, Eiseley, is talking to a confused child. But we already know this confused child has a tripod, lives somewhere that he can see the clear sky. He has sheep. Guy's got a couple of dollars. He can't be an idiot. You wouldn't give a good telescope on a tripod to some child who happens to be herding your sheep. So confused child, planets don't disappear that easy, thank God. We started out with, it isn't there anymore. We know it's the fifth planet. Planets don't disappear that easy, thank God. We are 2 paragraphs in. We have been set up for the story. The fifth one did all the same, he said, but he shifted the tripod and took a sight toward Jupiter, and the sheep went on munching. These guys are involved in something out in space, something celestial. But the sheep are still munching. The sheep don't care. Again, tremendous juxtaposition. The amazing sky, the simple act of sheep eating their food. I decided I hadn't heard him correctly. We're going to give the benefit of the doubt to this person who's possibly crazy. After all, there is a good deal of wind in those high valleys, and even the frost made little pinging sounds cracking the stones. We have frost, so we know it's cold. We're in there. It's night. Sound, okay. Frost made little pingings. Wind. 3 paragraphs in, and we have the total setting. We have a scene. We have the characters involved. We know who's who in the story. We know what the great problem of the story is. He's done characterization in 3 paragraphs. It doesn't get much better than that. The Fifth Planet by Loren Eiseley. Again, as a study, if you're an author or a writer studying to be an author, or just someone who enjoys really good writing, I recommend. Thank you so much. Have a good day.